My name is Loyford Kibaara, County Commissioner, Nakuru. Today we are gathered here with the CEO, Huduma Centre, and the CEO, Retirement Benefit Authority. The purpose of our being here is because the Retirement Benefit Authority have 1 week sensitization program to discuss with the members of the public in Nakuru on the benefit of savings for their retirement. Those that are working in the mainstream national government, those that are working in informal sector, and all of us, including even those that are still working in government, they can still save in those schemes for retirement. The bottom line here is we tend to forget that when we are working, as young as we are and as strong and fit as we are, a certain time in age you have to retire. So when you retire, how do you sustain yourself? Now, the entry point of RBA, they would wish to use our machinery. These are the Huduma Centres in the country. Huduma Centres are run by the national government, and Huduma Centres operate like a one roof, where various services for the government are put under one roof, and you can get those services here at once. And the national government administration has been giving the managerial function for the Huduma Centres. Huduma Centres have proved to be very effective, very efficient, and it is a model that can be borrowed. They have even won a lot of international recognitions because of the services that we render. So the Retirement Benefit Authority is coming in to have a desk where, because the law is to regulate various stakeholders in the pension administration. These are the NSSF, the Treasury Pension Scheme, and other players, so that they can regulate them, and also they assist in policy formulation on the management of the money that we save for retirement. Now, Nakuru has 11 sub-counties, like I said before, and out of its expansiveness, we have only one Huduma Centre, which is the Huduma Centre we have here in Nakuru. So the number of people who come here to be served is quite substantial on a daily basis. Actually, to me, it's the busiest, and again, it is very efficient. So we, through His Excellency the President, he has kind of directed that all the constituencies at least have one Huduma Centre. And because of resources, we have teamed up with our members of parliament in these constituencies so that they can give us the infrastructure, then we can do the employment and this other technology development in those Huduma Centres, and we open them up. For Nakuru, very soon, we have concluded the negotiations with the member of parliament for Molo. We've identified land for the same, and we are very soon coming in to launch the construction of that Huduma Centre, so that the population that is in Kulesoi South, Kulesoi North, and Molo can have a facility in Molo for a start, so that we can ease out the number of people coming to Nakuru here. Discussions are on with the MP for Naivasha, MP for Rongai, and the rest of MPs, so that we can hasten that process, and we have those Huduma Centres in those constituencies. So for today, mine is to join the RBA for the launch of the program. We have seen from the statistics that they have got that we have only, out of our 50 million plus Kenyans, only 26% of us are saving. That is far below our expectations, and we want to push that percentage to at least 90 plus, so that every Kenyan can save for retirement. We want to assure Kenyans that the money saved is in safe hands, will be in safe hands, so that that time for retirement, when it comes in, they will be able to get their benefits, and they can move on with their life. The same scheme again allows them to save also for the medical scheme, because it still becomes a challenge when we grow old. Thank you very much, and I believe now, like I've said earlier before, is an engagement that we have with the members of parliament, and all of them positively they have taken up the issue. You know, there's an issue of now identifying the land in those constituencies and them putting the structure. For Nakuru, I've said, because the challenge we have is where to, and the CEO will explain this, where do we put now that Huduma Centre, which building? So we need to consult again with the area member of parliament for Nakuru East and West, so that we can have the space, like we got the space here from the Postal Corporation, and then we have another one that can ease this population. It is a concern that we have seen. It is a concern that has been discussed with us, and we are working on it. We just need a bit of time to reorganize on the space and the infrastructure to put another Huduma Center.
Kwa majina naitwa Mugambi Njiru, Acting CEO Huduma Kenya Secretariat. And I said thank you to the County Commissioner for addressing that issue of devolving services to the constituency. What Huduma is doing, as rightfully said by the County Commissioner, is partnering with members of Parliament so that we can roll out constituency Huduma Centres. Nakuru is one of the counties that has been identified as a priority county as we go through this process of going to the constituencies, and where we will be doing groundbreaking within the month of April in Molo. We're in discussions with the Member of Parliament in Naivasha and Rongai, so that we can then expand that service of Huduma Centres in these particular constituencies. And we have also discussed with the County Commissioner, as indicated, we will be looking forward to identify a facility in the city of Nakuru, so that we can add an additional Huduma Centre as and when the resources then will be provided through the government structures. So us is to request for the citizens to continue coming getting these particular services here at Nakuru Huduma Centre, and to assure them that the government, through His Excellency the President, has directed that we go to the constituency. And this was actually captured recently in the launch of the Medium-Term Plan 5 for Vision 2030, so that we prioritize the issue of services and evolution of the same in the constituency. However, I would also want to mention, as we work towards the setup of this infrastructure, we have what is called Huduma Mashinani outreaches, where the center managers at the county Huduma Center are able to move to different sub-counties and villages and offer citizen services through Huduma Mashinani outreaches. So we are expecting that we'll have a mix of interventions to ensure citizens are able to get services. And also importantly, I would urge citizens, for services like following up on status, you do not need to come to this Huduma Center. Please call the number 1919 and we'll be able to give you the status of your service, so that we save in your time when you require to confirm whether your particular service is ready for collection. And I thank the citizens for the confidence, and I believe the queues we are seeing is because of the good services that they continue to receive here at the Huduma Center. Moving to the partnership, we are looking forward to work with the Retirement Benefit Authority for their services to be availed across all the Huduma Centers. And this is just a clinic to appreciate the status of demand of these services within a particular county. And we are working with them to ensure that they deploy their services and staff in a number of Huduma Centers. So this collaboration will be working towards enhancing the number that the County Commissioner has talked about to be over 90%, where citizens are saving for their future. Kwa kweli, akiba ya uozi. Asanteni. We have 53 Huduma Centers operational. For the last 10 years, we had only 52. His Excellency, the Deputy President, opened the 53rd about a month ago in Laikipia East, which is another collaboration between Honorable Mwangi Kionjori, the MP of that locality, and Huduma Kenya. The 54th has been commissioned in Ronyenjes. The 55th will be commissioned in Molo. We have 73 MPs who have written and requested to commence the discussion towards opening constituency Huduma centers. So we are looking before 2027 to have made strides, at least to get to those 74, where we'd then be working towards the 290 within the MTP 5 period, which is 5 years.